about 1964 when we started going there, because I remember everybody was crazy about the Beatles shoes with the points and everything, you know, and the haircuts. Everyone had to have the Beatles shoes. But anyway, so yeah, it was about 64 started going there, and I think I went up to maybe 1970, and we'd get our tickets outside. Go in and give the tickets to the doorman. We'd hope that he didn't notice that our pockets were full of candy from the big bear down the street, because we couldn't really afford the candy inside. Maybe some of the popcorn. Sometimes we had a hard time scraping together the 50 cents for the movie. But anyway, once we got inside, we noticed that the older kids went to the balcony, and I was probably about 7, 8 years old, and my brother was 10, so we didn't go up there. We really didn't know what they were doing, but we kind of had an idea, and occasionally they'd rain popcorn and other stuff down on the smaller kids down below.
I've always heard about the garden. I've heard stories about it, and I've actually never been in it, but it's always been kind of like these weird, like, what was it? Like, what was the garden theater?
My dad said back in the day it was a burlesque theater, so he's like, hey, what are they doing with that building? And I'm like, I don't know.
I think back in the day it used to be a fabulous theater, and then it went to dirty movies, and so I think that it should be reformed to the greatness that it was.
I remember them being quite velvety and real thick and riffled, but they had 2 sets, and they would always show the light of the movie would show on the curtains first, then it would open sideways, and then the secondary one would go up, and then the movie would start. Much noise or goofing off. We called this guy Bigfoot. He seemed like he was about 7'4". He probably really wasn't that big. Bald head, had a big flashlight, you know. And he'd come around with the flashlight and basically make you take a time out, sort of like you have to go up and stand for a while. And he'd let you go back in after you knocked it off, but rarely did he ever throw anyone out.
I would probably use it for like grad students from OSU or surrounding schools to have like recitals there, or have like free local bands play or something of that
Musicals,
nature.
like I said, like theatrical plays would be just fantastic. Like something where I could just like on a Friday night that I'm not doing anything, like, oh, I've been wanting to see that. Like I should go see that today.
I could see like yoga during the day or something like that.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Something at a little bit slower pace during the day. Maybe like one of those like mystery dinner things, or I don't know, or even like you know, just a regular kind of, you know, little Shakespearean thing going on and serving food and what have you.
Maybe kids coming there to do theater would be fabulous.
A little burlesque, maybe magic, sideshow kind of thing.
We'd see Hercules movies, Godzilla, we'd see even Psycho. We'd see that also. We probably shouldn't have seen it. Had nightmares for a while after that one.
You know, this whole area is just a really amazing area with all the nightclubs and stores and art galleries. It would just be really nice to have a good theater venue here.
This is one of the best places in the city. Like I can't speak ill of the Short North. Like I love it. The nightlife, the people, the way things happen.
I think that this is an opportunity to add something that the community would enjoy, but it's not here already.
Open to the different types of cultures and ideas that other people view as artistic or imaginative.
Yeah, and this group right here, this community is very open, and we need an outlet towards that.
Yeah.
I think I would like to see the Sound of Music on that screen again. At that age of my life, that movie and what was going on in my life, that movie at that time gave me I needed a lot of hope and some happiness at that time. And I just remember how decent and happy I felt.